Hello there guys and welcome back to New Hampshire, a quaint little village here on the Game Adventures. Now today what we are doing is we are rapidly expanding this town. As you can see, we got 720 people living in it, but with a trend of 122 per hour. We want to get this bit here filled in with high density and row homes, and also we're going to prepare this far corner over here for rapid expansion of the industries, as we are going to start forestry and stuff in the next episode. That's the next episode though, that we are expanding the industry sector out into farmland and things like that. So I'm going to attempt to build a nice little quay over here. I've never done them before, they're very hard in this game. I've tried a few times but it's not really worked. So this is New Hampshire. This is what we did last time. Nice little main street here, which obviously with a school at the end, which I think is very good. A cemetery over there, which we are going to change all this. Obviously it's all going to be slated for redevelopment, but today we are working on rapid expansion to this city. So straight away, as you see, we're very close down here in this corner for large village, so we're going to try and get that done as well. But we're going to get some more medium density housing. I absolutely hate the way that it works. How do I change that white bit? That's even worse. Let's just keep it as it is for now. So as discussed in the last episode, we're going to try and get this all filled in up in this top hand corner. So we're going to let that just run along nicely and try and get that filled in. We're also going to try our best to get this area filled in. Now I've seen a little trick for this. I don't know if it's going to work. Right, I don't like that as it is, but we're going to delete them out. Actually no, we'll keep that as it is. They're building nicely. We'll keep that as it is, and we're going to add, oh, we've spanned out way too far. We're going to add some nice little single lots down here at the bottom. But we're going to mix these up so they're not going to be massive lots. Just a nice bit of difference down here just to make it look a bit vibrant. I did say in the last episode that we'd sort out the... Oh, there we go, Grand Village. Just so I got rudely interrupted. I did say in the last episode we'd sort the radio out. I haven't. I'm not going to lie to you. I really haven't. So what's Grand Village unlocked then? Let's have a quick look at our milestone tab. So it's a loan limit's gone up. We can create districts. We've got a production panel. There's some policies, natural disasters, transportation overview. That's nice. Low rent housing, low density offices, grain farming, forestry, transportation. So bus depots, taxi depots, and parks. Finally parks. So say finally parks because we've got a few areas where we want to drop some parks straight away. So I'm going to do that now. Let's see whether I can get a small plaza in there, which I can. And then I'm going to try. The small playground's very small, so I might even plaza the other side as well. So we have two plazas. How big's a small playground? No. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause it a second. We're going to jump into here and we're going to go into our development tab and we're going to go down to parks. We're going to buy the park maintenance building first of all. We're also going to buy sports parks and large parks straight away, straight off the bat. We're buying them, and the reason for that is because I want to get a large, that's too large, a large playground in there, and we can tree this area and, you know, detail this area after. The path's already there. The path probably going to move. Let's start playing again. We are going to maybe look at doing buses this time. I'm unsure, but I think maybe we'll look at buses. So they want low rent housing, so we're going to fill this little section in with low rent housing, one big unit. And we're going to also rezone this one to low rent housing and try and keep that as medium density. We've also unlocked offices, which I think is good to have around the school. So maybe this section here is going to be our office part. Some offices, they're going to need some commercial. So again, we'll fill all that in with commercial. And as you see, we want to rapidly expand this city. So down here, back down here where they've not built yet, they still want low density. So I'm going to come back in and just carry on zoning. The low density housing, which I think it offers a good market down there, down at the front. And now we're going to just carry on with putting some parks about. So we want some small parks. And I was hoping they'd fit in that gap, but it doesn't. Let's just zoom out. Let's see how happy the city is. Not very happy up at this end because there's no parks up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a nice little area up here with tennis courts. So 3 basketball courts and a tennis court, and then no, wrong button. If this is correct, I want to add, I might have to turn off all just to see how far we can do this. So without any guidelines at all, that is not straight, is it? Let's have a quick look. Actually, this bit's not. Let's redo that bit. We're going for perfection. Don't usually do that. Don't usually go for perfection. I'm not going to lie. I found the wrong, clicked the wrong button again. Snapping off again. And down it goes. So we're just getting a bit of a walkway around our parks. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I don't know if I'm happy with that. And then what we're going to get as well, we might redo that, but what we're going to get as well is some parking, just a small parking lot there. And that's because obviously we've got our path, so I'd want them to park in the parking lot. And walk up. So we're trying to get 90 degrees. There we go. And trying to get them just to walk up there. So out the parking lot, left, up the path, and over to the basketball courts over there. We're going to get some commercial units here as well. Couple of commercial units. And I might even try and get a small park, not a plaza though, because they're too big. Small playground there, and we can path that in as well. And this will just create a nice little section. We'll put some trees down and stuff like that as well, which I think is going to be quite good. This area is filling in nicely now. Parking's well used. This parking's well used as well, so it's coming on quite nicely. So we are getting quite the nice little different variations, if you will, as to what's going to be there. So we're going to zone some more low density there and there. And here comes the annoying radio. Right, so yeah, we think we're doing all right with the rapid expansion of the houses are filling, the people are coming. We got over 1,000 and we're making money now. We're making 3,000 a month. Let's have a quick look as to where we're making this money. Taxes obviously quite high, service fees are high, loans, we're not getting a loan, we're not even touching a loan. Office, let's raise that to there. Garbage management, we're making 16,000 from garbage management. I don't know how, but we are the only one that's in the positive. And the city's coming along nicely. As you can see, there's loads of areas still to zone. So there's loads of areas where we can zone, but I don't want to put loads of commercial in. We need more industrial, so let's come over to the industrial section.
Thank you, Professor. It is a question of priority.
And we've filled in them sections. That'll get that dealt with.
Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what.
So we need to keep putting. We'll zone that, zone that, zone that, and zone that. So we're going to zone all them. They'll fill in over time. High crime. Oh yeah, we've not put any police down. Police station. Forgot all about it. So, let's strategically plan this. I'm going to put that on this. I wanted to put it on that road. So we're going to have to put it that way. And then, fire station hopefully doesn't fit. That's fine. We'll put the fire station somewhere else. There. So everyone's happy now. High crime will drop. Unreliable healthcare. So high crime will drop. I forgot all about police stations. We unlocked them in the last one. And now we're back to losing 4,000 a month. But garbage management's making 145,000 a month. I don't know how. I'm not even going to argue it. I'm happy. So what we need to carry on doing now. This looks a bit deranged down here. I don't think I'm happy with this street that comes down. I think we'll have to redo it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let's just bulldoze all the street. I'm not happy with it. So we're going to bring it down from here now. Invalid shape. How can it be an invalid? Is that because of the houses? Let's bulldoze these. We can do this much better. So we're back to making changes. Why is it trying to roundabout the end? What's it done down here? What is that? What did it try and do that for? Right. You see, straight away that's better. So straight away you can see we've made the city a bit bigger. Money's coming alright, crime's coming down, which is nice, and we're just plodding on. Just fill all that in. We've unlocked a pop musician's mansion. Fill all that in with zoning, and that will take its time, but it will happen. I'm unhappy with how this works, but we're going to do that all in another episode because we're going to rejig this whole section. This whole section is going to be rejigged all the way through, but our city-wise, it's coming on nicely. We've got our nice high-density bit at the back. I want this far corner as well to be high-dense. And that little corner there, if we can. I think that'll be quite nice. This is going to be filled in, obviously, with low rent. But it's not parallel to it either, which is really annoying me. I could have done that a bit better, that street down there. But we're going to rejig the highway in another episode. We're just going to get on doing what we're doing at the moment. So we've got lots of tiles that we can buy. So I'm not going to rejig the office that bit yet, but what we are going to try and rejig, we need to just see what we can get. So we could attempt buses this episode, get buses going in the city. Again, you'd put that out here in the bus lines going round the city, making sure they stop in the relevant places that we need them to, and try and get our city on public transport. I think we'll do that. I think we're going to have a crack at that this episode. Now, buses I'm not the best at. We're going to put the bus depot there. And then we're going to have... We've got to watch how they come in. So that's that side. Then they go down that side. Which means they come back. And they're on the left-hand side. So we'll have a stop here. A stop right outside the high school. So they're going that way. We want them to carry on down this road, so they'll still be on the left hand side. If I put one there, I think they're still on that side, on this side as well. And then back down. So we have to picture where the bus will go. So I want it to come down this way. And then on this side, let's have a quick look at this car coming. Yeah, so it's this side. Then that side. Then that side. Obviously this is going to be separate lines. It's not going to be the same line. Then it comes down this road. I'm trying to follow the flow of the traffic. That one. Then that one. Right, let's do the line. If we've done this line correctly, see, we've already... Let's start the line again. See, buses, man, they cause me a headache. So we'll know we're starting there. And there. Then we know that we're coming here. It's because that's just past the junction, so I'm going to need to move that stop here, because then I'll move it there. No, let's put the stop there. Then there. then there, then there, then there, and then all the way back up to there. Right, line's done. That was hard work. Let's see how that functions in and around the city. There's a lot of parking on streets that I don't want. So we need to fill this in. The fact that it's not level is really annoying me. But we need to fill this in now. And then I'm going to add another lot of parking. So there's loads of parking in this area, which is good. But not very much down here. So we're going to add a small parking lot there. And there's nothing. Will a small one fit in there? Yeah, so we'll add a small one there. And I think that'll do us for now. So what we're going to do, everyone's dead happy, which is good. I'm loving life there. I think that's very good. I think high crime's gone nearly completely. Spacious homes, wealth, yeah, everyone's looking good. Money-wise, not so great. But services, because garbage management's a bit fluctuating up and down, but we are making money on it. Transportation, though, again, that's another one. We just got to let it run a little bit. I'm happy with this area. I think this area is very good. Industry, again, they're wanting more. So we'll zone a bit more. Industry. Like I say, this area here is probably going to stay. It's what's going to follow in this back bit that's going to be redone in the next episode. But we are looking good. I think everything's looking rather well. I think we're growing the city nicely. I think we need a bit more commercial. Let's have a quick look actually at jobs. Happiness. So there's 1,500 jobs with 1.1 employed, which I think is good. I think that's a good start. Quite a lot of jobs. Oh, we've got corundum conduct. So what these do is these give a bit of a bonus. So let's just go through a bit of these. So if you see 4% well-being within a kilometre, and then 2% well-being within 500 metres, which is good. And obviously you can unlock them for more and more throughout. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare for what's to come, because not parking. In this back corner, because that's not straight. Why? That is, though. Stupid. Right, I'm going to prepare for what's to come in this corner, because we are going to extend out. Like I said, we want expansion, we want growth, and I'm going to fill all this in, you see, with high density when the time comes. I'm a big believer in filling out where you want things to be, and then you go from there. So parking again, this overground large parking, right? If I put that in here, or on this little side bit here, we're going to want them to park and then go over to things. But I don't like the look of it. I'm happy. Let's have a quick look at what we can unlock regarding parking. How much have we got? Enough? No, so the underground is 4, which we've only got 2, so we've nearly got enough. So I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to continue expanding our little area. So we're coming out all the way across.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station
and back down. So that's just going to get this zoning. We're going to get this zoned for high density, but again, we're going to wait until we zone it, just because we require, you know, more than that. So we're making mega money again. 93 grand. Yeah, 205,000 garbage money. I don't know what that's doing. It's obviously bugs, because now we're back losing money. We haven't checked on our electric actually for a little bit, so let's just have a quick check on that. Oh, we're doing all right there. Nice and good on that. The parking lots are being filled. I love this little road that we've put in between. So talking about traffic, right? There is no traffic. We're going to tree all this area. When we do detailing and all down here, we'll tree all down there and there. Oh, I wanted a park in there, didn't I? Let's have a look what'll fit. See, I wanted one bigger than that. City Park, that's too big. Or is it because of the pathways? Let's delete the pathways. And now it's not. We might be able to get a path back running down this way. Let's have all snapping on. Let's have all snapping on and bring our path right alongside. That actually looks much better. Right opposite the school where you've got, you know, quite a lot of people in. And then let's have a quick look as well. What I want to have a look at is public transport. So 74 people out of 1,008. Nearly, you know, nearly 5% are currently using public transport, which is good. We've probably got too many. 60 passengers, usage is 13%. Right, there's a way though. Let's have a look at the line in there. So it's £8. I'm going to make that £6 in the hope that we get more. 89 a month, yeah. In the hope that we get more people on the buses, I want to use that. High noise pollution. 7%. It's from the schools. Having a school in a built-up area and the parkings. Yeah, it's the price we're having to pay. So let's get some zoning in. Let's get some zoning done. Let's get some zoning in there. Obviously, we're so close to milestone 5. Right, we're gonna do our trees here. Let's get the trees. Make this look a bit like a woodland. Trees and bushes. Bit of detailing goes a long way. Let's zoom in. it just breaks up the previous there we go. Oh, it just breaks that up. Makes it look a bit nicer, you see. We're making money again, we're losing money again straight away. Garbage management, it fluctuates so much. We're spending 26 grand on Parks and Rec, but again, it's happiness in it. We're back wanting more commercial, more. Let's just fill that whole lot in. And some commercial there as well, just to break it up. We're doing well though. I think half an hour into this episode, we haven't sped it up yet. I don't know if I'm going to this episode, to be honest. No, I didn't want... Oh, high noise pollution. It's a shame. Again, when we redo the area, I do think that we'll probably change the high school location, not the elementary school. This is what I don't get right. I've zoned. Oh no, I've zoned the wrong one. My fault. Straight away we're getting that bit filled in, and then can we zone? That strip there. Yes, we can. And straight away, in and around the high school, looking good. We're so close to the next milestone. We've done loads today again. We've filled in this area. We've done a bit more on this area. And this video is just more of a welcome to New Hampshire sort of video. So if you've enjoyed it, then drop a like on it. Obviously, it does help out the channel. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button for more City Skylines 2. The landfill is doing wonderful. And I am looking for a name, so we're going to district this. Obviously the city's called New Hampshire, but what's this district of New Hampshire going to be called? Well, that is up to you guys. Drop a comment down below with a name for this, and if it's picked, obviously it'll be in every video moving forward, which is good. Also, we are going to try our best to fill all this in with high density. Look at it, it looks much better. We're probably going to make these grids a bit smaller when we redevelop. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. We're making, again, mega money again from the landfill, which is good. This whole area at the back is going to change next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the tiles that I need. So I need them 6 and them 2. It's going to cost us 102 grand. But that's fine. We've bought them now. Oh, I need this one as well. Need that one as well. The reason for that is I'm going to try my best to do a key and get some shipping in. Zoom out. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing really well. We're nearly at the next milestone, which is going to make it a bit more filled in around here. We're going to make parking, and I don't know, we've come a very long way. It doesn't look the best though. Grid's a little off. Don't look the best. So while I'm here and we're waiting, Let's get... Oh, tiny town. Woo woo. 1.2 million. We'll have a look at what we unlock with tiny town very shortly. We're going to go around the back of the cemetery. And get that boxed in there. We can probably pull it a little tighter. We're going to have that go. But straight away, we've unlocked Tiny Town. So let's have a quick look at what Tiny Town gives us on our milestone tab. So it gives us a loan limit again, mixed housing with shops and stuff. That's going to look really good down our main street when we redo it. Vegetable farming, coal mining, communications. So we're now going to need internet. Pre-release programs, that's good. Recycling and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to get. So what we're going to do now, let's have a quick look at our buses. Now we've made them cheaper. 175. Happy with that. 175 people. We're going to try and get more people using them, but again, we have to just be careful. But what we are going to unlock straight away, now we've unlocked Tiny Town, is underground parking. So we've unlocked the underground parking. It costs 200 grand to put down. But the good thing with it, I'm going to put it there because it fits there. They'll rezone back out. How many people does it hold? How many cars? 200. And then what we're going to do is medium densify them. And this whole area is going to be medium densified with a parking lot in the middle. It's £10 to park your car. But once we make these roads around here not parkable, it'll work really, really well. I'm happy with what we've achieved today so far. We're going to have this one though. Part like that. So we're going to have that one as...
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
We're not going to have rolling blackouts at all.
During these breaks in service, and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
And then we're going to have some mixed housing in there.
Has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I'm liking...
Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle.
I'm really liking it. I think it really works. I think everything's working really well. I think with our lower density sections down here to the higher sections at the back, I think it's really, really working.
And on to our main feature story.
The problem we're having is filling things in.
As the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for...
Gonna get some offices in there.
Good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
I'm really liking the look of it. What we're going to do now, though, is we're just going to carry on as we are. We need... The next episode, we're going to redo this area up here. What I want to check, though, first and foremost, is if we go into industry, go into specialised industry, and we go vegetable farming, we have it here. We have that there and grain there, so we can get that done. We also have grain here though, which is annoying, but we can get that down there. Other than over there, we don't have any of that, but we'll be able to get them down there as well as loads of forestry sections And I think that's going to boost us massively. Forestry, look at all this. At the back. Livestock farming. So we're going to have chickens, we're going to have veg, and we're going to have grain on this little strip here. But then we're also going to have trees and stuff as well, which I think that's in the next episode. So obviously make sure you stick around for the next episode. We are just building as we go at the moment. We're trying to wait for these to fill in. It does take its time, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this is so far what we've got. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what we've created. I'm happy with the vibe that we've gone for. I do feel though, to get these, how are we getting these filled in? Let's have a quick look. So if I build to 90 degrees, yeah, that's going to give us a little bit more to play with. That gives us that little bit more zoning now. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, that's filling them in, which is what we wanted. We want a nice looking start. Now, I don't know why they're not filling in. Now they are. Gives us a nice little start. We got lots of low density before we start hitting the bigger stuff at the back near the high school. Let's have one final look on our buses. 244, nearly 10% of the city now using public transport. Nearly 10% of our city use public transport, and which is brilliant. Well, I think it's brilliant anyway, but we'll see what happens. So this is right, this is where we'll leave it. I think we're not getting the growth that we wanted. Well, we've had the growth that we wanted, really. It's been a superb growing episode. We've gone from like 1,200 to 2,500. We're not expanding at rapid rates. So next episode we are going to redo the industry area. We're going to redo it all and make it look dead nice, dead smart. Smaller lots, hopefully get some specialised buildings for industry. Now I'm a bit unsure how many stuff we need, so we need to put 8,000 cells of industry down before we start getting, you know, these factories that we want. We're not, you know, we don't have medical universities, but the paper factory as well, that could be dead good. We need a forestry area hub buildings of 10, so we need 10 forest sections for the paper factory. Now I do think that in the next episode we'll be able to do that, because just look how much forestry we've got, and we can get it all filled in 10 in a row if we have to, and get it all filled in dead good. It creates a lot of work, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that is the next episode on the channel. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. It does really help. And if you want to see more City Skylines, you know what you've got to do. But as always, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.